Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. It is Monday, it's the first day that markets have been open after the weekend, and of course it is the 1st of February, the start of a new month, and we are actually coming into this month positively with the Apxt stock price, as we are actually up today by about 5% on this stock. So things are looking a bit better now. We started off the day at about $15, we're finishing off the day close to $15.70, so really it's not that bad overall for today's movements. But tonight we talk about why this could be and what it could potentially mean for the stock price going into the future, and ultimately, is this one a buy now? So of course all of that is coming up in tonight's episode. If it sounds like a plan guys, please leave a like and subscribe, it would be appreciated. And of course if you do want to come talk to us about this stock on Discord, you can. We would love to hear your opinions. Again guys, if you like these videos on Apxt, feel free to become a channel member. You can do that by pressing the join button, and with that being said, of course I am not a financial advisor and this is all just my personal opinion. But with all that being said, like I just said, let's jump straight into the episode. So guys, like I just stated, Apxt is actually up today. Now this is a great thing because of course over the past week this one has been selling off, and even over the past month things haven't been great. We saw this initial increase back only a few weeks ago when the merger date was allegedly announced, and things were looking good from there, but you know what, after that things basically sold off pretty steeply. We saw a decrease in price of about 13%, and this actually brought us back to a similar level that we were pre-hype, so of course that is always a bad thing to see, and it was pretty much flat at that point. Now we did see a little bit of volatility on the Friday, and that was actually a good thing. We sold off though towards the later part of the day, putting us actually quite negative for the whole week, I do believe. But you know what, today we are seeing a bit of a breakout in that price action, which is a great thing to see, as people basically are getting quite optimistic with this one hopefully filing its S4 pretty soon. Now of course guys, I am not in America, so this is not a system that we use, but the easiest way to sum it up from what I can tell is this S4 filing is basically a piece of legislation or information that a company needs to sign if they want to merge or acquire another company. Now of course this is what Apxt is doing, because it is of course an acquisitions corp, so it does make sense that they will need to file this one. And basically guys, people are thinking that this file is going to be signed at some point in the next week. Now if that was to happen, it would be a great thing. It would mean that it's 100% legitimate that the merger is happening, which will bring a lot of hope and faith to people who are looking to invest, and the whole idea is that will hopefully boost the share price. Now I think if it does happen this week, if it does get signed, I think it will definitely have a great influence on the share's price, and I think it should be signed in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I think it is more than likely, because of course let's face it guys, it's coming very close to the date of the merger, so of course it is basically February now, so it's going to happen within the next 2 to 3 weeks, and maximum hopefully in the next 1 week. That would be nice to see, and I think it is definitely possible to happen. So guys, looking forward into the next week, honestly I have bought some more Apxt today. I do have some faith now that it is going to be going back up, and I'm glad that it sat pretty stable for such a long time, because it did provide some decent entry points. But yeah guys, in the next week, honestly I think if those signings do come out, if those filings do come out, it could definitely change the whole narrative, because we could see the share price increase by a significant amount. I think that would be a lovely thing to see into the next week. So honestly guys, in conclusion for this episode, we are up today. There is good reason. People think it's going to get signed soon as possible, and that would help us out if it was to happen in the next week. And honestly, if we can get in pre that happening, i.e. before it happens, it would be a great thing to see, because then we could benefit from the most growth pre-merger. And I think, you know what, if they do get that signed as soon as possible, we've got more than enough time to still see some decent growth in this share's price. So I hope you enjoyed the video guys. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.